So there are many videos out there that talks about the things women should do to make their men happy, but not a lot of videos that talks about the things that men shouldn't do in a relationship. So this video address that area. So this video talks about the 6 things that men should never do in a relationship. So if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button, and make sure you watch this video to the end, because the sixth point is mind blowing. Let's continue. So the number one thing as a man you should never do in a relationship is lack of communication, or ignoring her, or not listening to her concern. When you don't communicate, because women communicate a lot, that's their everything about their being. When you don't communicate a lot, it makes the woman feel like you are ignoring her. You need to always try to understand, try to talk to her all the time, and communicate with her to understand her position. So lack of communication, ignoring her, or not listening to her is a big concern when it comes to women. So the next thing is disrespect. Women don't take disrespect lightly. So disrespect, talking down on her, or being condescending or dismissive of her, is a very serious issue to a lot of women. A lot of women, especially the educated ones, they don't like being disrespected. They don't like when you're talking down on them, and then you're being condescending and dismissive. You make them feel like their ideas doesn't make sense. There's some men like that actually feel they know everything, so they think women don't have any say in what they do. So that's number two. Disrespect and being condescending and dismissive of their ideas makes a lot of women really mad. So the number three thing you should never do is lack of emotional support. A lot of women get into a relationship because they wanted emotional support. Not being there for her during difficult times. A lot of women go into a relationship because they feel men are the head of the family. The men will take care of them. But when this role you're not playing it, there's no like emotional support, or not being there for her during difficult time. It becomes a serious issue to most women. And those are some of the things that leads to, because when a woman feel like, okay, why am I in a relationship if you cannot be the man, you cannot take care of me, there's no emotional support or anything. It makes them feel like there's no need. That's why you see a lot of people say what am I gonna do with men? So when probably they've dated men who lack this emotional support, and they've never been there for them. So that is a big issue for a lot of women. So the fourth thing you should never do as a man is infidelity, like cheating or being unfaithful. Statistics shows that cheating is one of the big reasons why a lot of people divorce. I know it's not the main reason, because from the last time I read that the major reason why a lot of people divorce in marriages is because of lack of finance. Finance is the number one cause for divorce, but infidelity will probably be number two. So when you cheat on your women, because actually a lot of women, they tell you the reason the divorce is because either the man is cheating or the man is like abusive. So a lot of them feel like when a man cheats or is abusive, it makes them feel really bad. And then it's another thing that's another thing you should never do in a relationship. So the fifth thing you should never do in a relationship is lying, dishonesty, or deceiving her. When a woman feel like, women are very trusting. So when you start a relationship, they trust you. After a while, maybe when you lie once or twice or 3 times, it becomes a problem to them, and they never trust you. And when you're being dishonest and you're deceiving them, it becomes like a spiral, begin to spiral down the hill, and then it becomes very difficult to ever be able to put it back together. So the last thing is not valuing our opinion. A lot of people could fight. A lot of women could fight when you don't value their opinion. You make them feel like they don't know what they're doing. You disregard them or disregard their thoughts and ideas. Make them feel like they are not valuable. It makes them feel like they don't have brains, because you just you don't value their opinion, you don't value their thoughts and ideas. That's another very big red flag for a lot of women, and that could lead to divorce. So these are the 6 things you should never do in a relationship if you know you want to have a successful relationship. Please subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button, and watch if you want to know more the 10 things a woman should do if you want to have a wonderful relationship. Click on the video on the left hand corner. Click on that video for the 10 things you need to do if you want to make your woman happy.